Hello, folks, and welcome to another episode of the Cubs Line Podcast. I'm Randall Levy,
And I'm Ron Zielinski.
and today the Cubs dropped Game One of the series in Cleveland, 4-1. Bats never really woke up besides an early Miguel Amaya double. The big concern was Cade Horton leaving the game early with a right forearm injury, so he's going to hit the 15-day IL, but hopefully he's fine. Colin Ray did a nice job stepping up and pitching good innings, but Hunter Harvey had trouble with the long ball, gets the loss. Cubs lose this ball game 4-1. Ryan, what were your takeaways from today?
I thought the pitching was fine. Like Colin Rice stepped up pretty well. Hunter Harvey just had a pretty bad day, but all around, 4 runs is not really that terrible. It's just the fact that Cubs weren't able to score. When you have first and third and it's three straight pop outs, that's not really recipe for success. So tough day again for the Cubs. And I know it's early, but they got to, start to turn it around and win some ball games here.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm going to be honest, this beginning of the season has been pretty pathetic as far as the bats. I think they maybe have hit 5 home runs this entire season. I think half is three, Bregman is two, Amaya has one, and I think that's all the home runs that have been hit. They're not using the long ball, they're not getting runs in, they're leaving guys on base. It's just little mistakes that they can fix, but the hitting's been pretty dreadful. I like what I've seen from most pitching, but I feel like this, with the expectations coming into the season, this has not been the ideal start for this Cubs team, especially dropping the opening series versus a very bad ball club at home. And then you barely beat the Angels, another pretty bad ball club, and then drop game one in Cleveland when you're pitching goes 6 innings of 1 run baseball. That's got to be wins. But I mean, it's still early in the season, so still a lot of time to turn things around. But I'm hoping they can gain some momentum here soon.
Yeah, I agree with that. Like again, it's game number 7 of a 162 game season, but it's the little things like you said that got to really clean up here. And you don't want to have another 3 and 4, kind of run here and find yourself 3 games under 500 like a month into the year. Like that's just not, a recipe for success. So they really got to turn around, and especially just because of, you played two bad teams at home and found yourself 3-3. I fully expected them to be 5-1 coming into this series. So for them to be 3-3 and then a terrible game today in perfect weather, like it's not going to be a recipe for success if they're playing, like they've been playing this season so far. So I'll jump into the recap from today. Cubs lose 4-1. They drop to 3-4. The Guardians move to 5-3. Top of the first inning, Nico leads off the game with a ground out. Bregman strikes out, and then Happ strikes out. Bottom of the first, Horton gets sorry, I almost said Indians. The Guardians down 1-2-3. Quan flies out. DeLauder grounds out, and then Ramirez fouls out. Top of the second inning, Carson Kelly leads off the inning with a single here. Bush hits a pretty good line drive right to who played first today? Shit. Um, their first baseman. I completely
Kyle Manzardo, I
okay.
believe it was Kyle
It
Manzardo.
was Manzardo. Yeah. That was blanking. Hit it right to Manzardo. He hit it pretty good. Nothing you can really do. He was able to double off Kelly, and then Dansby struck out to end the inning. Bottom of the second inning, Kyle Manzardo walks, and then we see Cade Horton look to the dugout and kind of signal something's wrong. They come out, check on him, and then he leaves the game with right forearm discomfort, they called it. And then Colin Ray comes in for him. Josh Naylor grounds out or sorry, not Josh Naylor, Bo Naylor, a couple years behind there. Bo Naylor grounds into a double play. And then Martinez lines out to end the inning. Top of the third, Shaw strikes out swinging to lead off the inning, and then probably one of the most exciting things of the game, which is pretty pathetic. PCA hits a pop up that should have been an easy play, misplayed by the Guardians. J Ram was, I think, expecting Short to get it, Short expecting him to get it, and then it falls between them. PCA would have get it into second with a double, and then Mickey Amaya follows that up with a double, like we talked about Wednesday. Miggy Amaya has been blazing hot, and I'd really like to see him, in the lineup. And he doubles, scores Pete. Nico then
Yeah, I
walks.
just want to hop in
Yeah,
here
yeah,
really quick and say, I mean, Miggy's been great. He was had a great start, had that huge home run versus the Dodgers, got hurt, then came back versus Toronto, got hurt again. And there was no real room. I feel like he's outplayed Carson Kelly by a lot to start this year, and I feel like he's your number one catcher right now, and he's been your best hitter so far this season. I think that's safe to say.
Yeah, I agree with you. And I think I'd also have no issue with them flip-flopping Kelly and Amai in the order right now. Especially with Carson Kelly being, kind of cold right now. Kelly hit cleanup today, and he's not really been hitting like a cleanup hitter, but Miggy really has. So if they flip-flop them, I'd have no issue with that. So with first and second, a run already in and one out, Bregman comes up, he strikes out, and then Ian Happ strikes out to end the inning. So would have liked to see. I mean, the Cubs put up another run or two in this inning, kind of extend the lead to multiple runs as we've been, wanting them to do. And then in the bottom of the third, Rocchio reaches on an infield single. Dansby made a really nice diving play here, just kind of made a bad throw, which you can't really blame him. He made a great play. And then Kwan struck out to end the inning. In the fourth, the Cubs go down 1-2-3. And then in the bottom of the fourth, Deloder singles to right, J Ram singles. So first and second, nobody out. And then a big stretch here for Colin Ray. He's able to strike out Manzardo, strike out Naylor, and then get Martinez to ground out to first to end that inning. So first and second, nobody out. To get out of that inning, especially when you're only up one, keep the lead. It's huge for Colin Ray. Top of the fifth, Cubs go down 1-2-3. Bottom of the fifth, sorry, Schneeman with a double to center to lead off the inning. Arias walks, Rocchio sack bunt to get Arias and Schneeman to third, so second and third with it would have been what, one out. Yeah, one out. Kwan pops out to short, two out, and then Delorter singles to left. Schneeman scores, and then Happ with a absolute laser to home. Arias is able to, Kelly able to tag Arias out at home to keep the game tied. So another big play. I mean, you get Colin Ray able to escape trouble in the fourth, and then Ian Happ able to hose Arias coming to home to keep the game tied. A couple big plays there. I mean, that's got to give you a lot of confidence that you're able to win the game. I mean, I thought after that play, that was huge, and then especially what's about to happen here in the top of the sixth. I mean, this was a very winnable game. You look at the score, and it's like, oh, they really, the Guardians played a solid game, probably dominated, but I mean, this was a very winnable game for the Cubs. I mean, do you agree with me?
Oh yeah, 100%. Like, I mean, for Colin Ray to come in and pitch the way he did, like, I was shocked. Like, I thought Ray was going to give up 3 to 4 runs. Like, I didn't expect anything out of him. Just to come in cold from the bullpen, like, that's not an easy task to do at all. And then Holby Milner pitched what, an inning and 2/3, like, scoreless. He did a great job as well. And when you're getting production from guys like Colin Ray, Holby Milner, like, unexpected to pitch that early in the game, that's a game that you need to win. Just kudos goes to Colin Ray, and that's such a winnable game. Like, when your pitcher goes out there unexpectedly, gives up 1 run, like, that's got to be a win, especially versus the Guardians. Like, yeah, their pitcher was solid. He had a nice curveball, tall lefty, but like, that's got to be a guy you have to hit and have to pound, and you're going to see better pitching than that eventually.
Yeah, I mean, we said this a lot last year, especially in the second half. I mean, they were only like 2 games above 500 in the second half last year, but if your pitchers really step up in clutch moments and get you out of jams, you have to back them up. Like, as much as, baseball is such a team game, like the pitchers do their job and the offense does another. I mean, obviously, right? But there's got to be a point where your pitchers come in, slam the door in huge situations. The bats have to back them up and give them credit to what they're doing because, again, you said it, Colin Ray comes in cold and he's able to throw a really good outing, and the Cubs offense had nothing to show for it. And I mean, you need, if you're going to be a winning ball club, live up to the expectations this year, you're going to need to back up your guys when they come in and get you out of big situations. So then in the top of the sixth inning, Nico walks to lead off the inning, and then on a hit and run, Bregman singles into center. Nico able to easily get to third, and then Ian Happ comes up, pops out to left field. You know, you got to do a job there. And then Kelly fouls out, Bush fouls out. So, I mean, first and third, nobody out. There has to be one guy to do a job. You just need one guy. Your first two just need to put it in play to where it's not a hard ground ball right at a guy or a deep pop up. I mean, you're not even asking him to hit it to the track. You just need it. I mean, Nico's a fast guy, right? You just need it to be where he can score, and then you're hoping Bush can come through and get you a hit, but he can't. And then on the bottom of the sixth, J Ram flies out, Manzardo flies out, Naylor singles, and then Martinez grounds to short. Dansby flips it to Nico to end the inning. Top of the seventh, Cubs go down 1-2-3. Bottom of the seventh, Arias with a one out opposite field home run to right makes it 2-1. And then Rocchio grounds out to second. And then you got Kwan, two strikes, two outs. You walk him, and then Deloder homers to right field, way gone. 402 to right. You knew it was gone as soon as he swung. So that makes it 4-1. So Hunter Harvey, a pretty tough outing for him. And then Webb comes in for him. Ramirez singles, and then it was misplayed by PCA. He went to field it, and it kind of just bumped over his glove. And then Manzardo grounded out to second to end that inning. Top of the eighth, Mo Baller comes in for Amaya. Did you like this move? I mean, I thought Miggy was having a really good day. I think if you're going to pinch hit for a catcher, it should have been Carson Kelly. So I love Mo Baller, but I think he should have pinch hit for Kelly instead of Amaya.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. Like, I wouldn't have pinched it for him for Kelly either, but like the way Amaya's been swinging the bat, he's been your best hitter. Mobile has been a little bit cold as late. Like, I don't know why you don't hit Amaya in that spot, and if anything, bring in Kingery to pinch run.
Yeah, I agree. And then Nico pops out, Bregman flies out, inning over. Bottom of the eighth inning, Naylor grounds out to just a chopper to Kelly. And then Martinez walks Schneeman. Sorry, and then Martinez was picked off at first, and then Schneeman strikes out to end the inning. And then Ian Happ. So for the first pitch of this AB, he takes a ball like at his neck for a strike. Doesn't challenge it. I was pissed. I was like, tap the helmet, tap the helmet, tap the helmet. He doesn't. He takes it for a strike. Works a pretty solid at bat, honestly. Count was 0-2. Took ball one on 0-2. Three straight foul balls, and then a splitter away, and then a four seam high. So it was full count. Fouls another four seam off, and then he looks at, I mean, a really good pitch to hit. And I mean, on two strikes in the ninth inning, when you're trying to get a rally going, you can't do that. So he takes that, and then he challenges that. I mean, obviously, it was just kind of a last resort thing, but he loses that challenge. And then Carson Kelly singles, trying to get a rally going again, trying to rally the troops, and then Bush strikes out. Swanson strikes out to end the game. So again, a pretty lifeless effort from the Cubs here. Seen a lot of these today, this year so far. And I mean, yeah, what were your final thoughts on today?
Just a rough one in general, but I think some of these veterans really need to step it up. Like guys like Dansby Swanson, Alex Bregman, like Nico Horner, like they got to. Not as much Nico. I feel like he's been hitting the ball well, but some of these guys really need to step it up here. These veterans and really be a veteran presence in that clubhouse and get things going, get the guys going, and just almost like walk the talk. And if you're gonna say stuff, back it up by your play. And sorry if you hear any background noises or anything. I'm in Florida right now for spring break, and I'll be at the Cubs game Monday, Tuesday in Tampa.
Yeah, there's also a thunderstorm here, so if you hear any rumbling, it's thunder. We've had some pretty bad weather out here in Illinois. So yeah, we'll get into the pitching now for the Cubs. Cade Horton gets the start through a really good first inning, and then hold up. My ESPN's lagging here. Cade Horton goes an inning, no hits, no runs, a walk, no strikeouts. He only threw 17 pitches. He then takes himself out. Colin Ray goes three and a third, four hits, one run. It was earned, a walk, four strikeouts. He threw 57 pitches, 37 of them for strikes. So I mean, not bad at all. I really liked what I saw from Colin Ray. And then Hobie Milner comes in, an inning and two thirds. He gave up two hits, no runs, no walks, no strikeouts. He threw 10 pitches, seven of them for strikes. And then Hunter Harvey goes in for two thirds. He gives up two hits, three runs, both of them long balls. He a walk, no strikeouts. He threw 30 pitches, 17 of them for strikes. And then Jacob Webb and ends the game out. He went an inning and a third, a hit, no runs, a walk, a strikeout. He threw 29 pitches, 17 of them for a strike. So, who's your player of the game from today? Either Guardians or Cubs or both?
I mean, I don't know. This is kind of a tough one for me because, like, typically I like to give it to a Cub, but like, I feel like there's no one really worthy of it today. I mean, Carson Kelly went 2 for 4. Amaya had an RBI double. If I did have to give it to a Cub, I'd go Colin Ray. 3.1 innings pitched, 4 hits, 1 run, and it was earned 4 strikeouts. Like, very solid outing for not expecting to go that length and having to come in with a 5 minute span of notice. Like, that's really hard to do, but my player of the game, I mean, this kid just been on a tear. I'm going to give it to Chase the Lauder. He was 3 for 4 with 3 hits, 3 RBIs, 1 run. He had a home run. He's hitting 346 right now. Um, 5 home runs on the season. He's tied for that league leader. He's just been a stud so far for this Guardian team, and I think this is a guy that the Cubs need to pitch away.
Yeah, like you said, I mean, he's been on a tear, and that swing, it wasn't even really a home run swing. He caught the good part of the bat and he crushed it. So for me, yeah, I'll go a Cub. I mean, I'll just say Colin Ray because he came in so cold and was able to throw three and a third of, I mean, four hit, but he only gave up a run and he was really good today. So kudos to Colin Ray for stepping up. So today we saw the bats lifeless again. We saw that opening, I mean, really opening weekend, and then Tuesday, I believe, against the Angels, they were shut out. So the Cubs bats, again, like I said, lifeless. What kind of lineup changes would you make in the future to, I mean, just kind of experiment some things and see what works?
So first things first, Seiya Suzuki's coming back in 3 to 7 days. So Michael Conforto can count his days, and Suzuki's going to be a big help within this lineup. Like he's going to be their 3 or 4 hole hitter. So I mean, he had a hit tonight for Knoxville. I saw. It seems like he's fine hitting, but it's really the outfielding is what they're worried about. I'd say screw that. Just call him up. He can DH. Like the Cubs really need Seiya Suzuki right now, and it's going to be a big help to get him back in these following days. But as of right now, I'd like to see Nico in the 2 hole and Bush in the 1 spot. Like I feel like they'd be a good 1-2 hole and complement each other well versus lefties. I'd like Nico still hitting one. I think Nico should hit leadoff versus lefties and righties, just the way he gets on base and sets up opportunities for the other guys. But versus righties, I like Bushy in the 2 hole. I feel like he can put the ball in play. He's not a big strikeout guy versus righties and get Nico on the move. I like when Seiya comes back. I'm just doing this right now. I like Breggy in the 3 hole. I think probably the most complete hitter almost on this team, and just a very solid 3 hole hitter. And then in my 4 hole, I like saying Suzuki, drive all the runs in. 5 spot, I mean, this is where I'm kind of torn. I mean, I guess you can throw Ian Happ there, but he's been struggling as of late. 6 hole, I mean, from your 5 to your 9, I'd say you can be very flexible depending on the pitcher between Kelly, Amaya, Swanson, Mo Baller, just a lot of those guys. So I just think my first 5, or first 4 at least, should be Bregman, Nico, Bush, and Seiya. And Seiya's just going to bring a big help to this lineup.
Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, when Seiya comes back, I think the bats are going to wake up, and he's going to provide kind of a jump to them because I mean they're really going to need it, and especially he can kind of lead the guys. So yeah, just 3 to 7 days. I mean, hopefully, usually it's not three, so I mean, hopefully they can get him in 5 days, which would that be what, this last game of the Tampa series? I think so.
Yeah, that'd be the last game of the Tampa series. If I had to make a guess, I think it would be Friday versus Pittsburgh, I believe.
Yeah, that's kind of what I think too, because
That'd be the goal.
I don't think they're gonna rush him back, which they shouldn't. And I don't know if they'll fly him out to Tampa just for one game. So I think it'll be Friday. I agree with that. So this is kind of another lineup question, I'd say, or just a roster question. So for Cade, he could be out a while. Hopefully it's as quick as possible, but again, not trying to rush things, especially because it's only, what, April 3rd, April 4th. So, um, if while he's out, who would you put in the rotation to replace him?
I would say no doubt Colin Ray. I mean, he was 11-7 last year, around a 3 ERA. just a very serviceable 4 or 5 pitcher. This is what you brought Colin Ray in to do. He's able to jump into that spot, and I think it's the perfect replacement. But if not him, I would go Ben Brown. He has looked very solid, but Assad's had his up and downs in AAA. So I would move Ray to the starting spot, and then I'd call up Gavin Hollowell. He had a really good spring, and he's been really good in AAA Iowa.
Yeah, I agree with that. I you know how much of a Conray lover I am, and I mean, I think he's shown that there's no doubt that it should be him. So we'll take a look at um, tomorrow's preview. It'll be Shota Imanaga against Slade Saccone tomorrow, 6:15 on Fox Saturday Night Baseball. Shota, he lost his first game. He's put at a 7.2 ERA. He gave up 6 hits, had 7 strikeouts, 2 walks, and gave up a home run. Saccone lost his first game, put at a 12.46 ERA. He went 4 1/3, gave up 6 hits, 5 strikeouts, 3 walks, and a homer. So very, very similar numbers here from both guys from their first start. So what are your keys to flying the W tomorrow?
Early and often, these bats got to get going. If you set the tone in the first inning, then that's going to lead to a good day. Put up a 2-3 spot in the first inning, take it from there, chip away. You need to play the small ball, bunt, steal, find ways to get in runs. Shoto's got to limit the long ball tomorrow. I mean, Progressive Field, very hitter friendly field. We saw the first home run today at Wrigley, probably not a home run. Barely gets out of Progressive, especially a very hitter friendly field for lefties and righties who go oppos. So you got to limit the home runs if you're Shota, and then this bullpen's got to be strong. We've seen ups and downs from them, so if this bullpen can really hold it down and be strong, I think those are my 3 keys to the game. Early and often, limit the long ball, bullpen shutdown, and I think
I
if you
like
do
that.
that, you win a ball game.
Yeah, I like that, and I think they should go out and win tomorrow because hopefully Shota can flip the script of him being a home run hitter. And he's going to have to be careful on the lefties because, like you said, very hitter friendly park, and he's prone to giving up the long ball. So give me a guy to get an RBI tomorrow, or maybe multiple RBIs.
All right, so righty for Cleveland, I believe. Michael Bush hasn't really seen a righty in a couple days. I think big day for Michael Bush tomorrow, and give me an Alex Bregman home run. I like that.
Let's
Give
do it.
me
Let's go.
Mike. Give me Michael Bush 2 RBIs, Breggy home run. Put it in.
I like that. Book it right now. All right, hop in Lola Immaculate Grid here to end it
Want to
out.
go around them? I'll be first.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Always forget. Always
I
forget.
can do that if you want me to.
All right, perfect. If you got it up,
So yeah, White Sox beat the Blue Jays on the thriller. Mr. Savannah Banana, Peters with a walk-off single sent the fans home happy. 5-4 win versus the reigning AL champ.
oh, it looks like we lost Dry there. Oh, we wait for him to come
13 to
back.
6.
Oh, there we go. There we go. He's back.
You got me.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You got the Mariners, Angels, all the late games, or did that cut off there?
You cut off right as you were finishing your first game. And
All
then I
right.
left it off there. You weren't gone for too long.
Okay, so Mariners, Angels, Astros, Athletics, Braves, D-backs, Mets, Giants is the late slate starting right now as we're recording. Dodgers beat the Nationals 13 to 6. Michaelis got shelled. Shohei bomb,
Always
Kyle
love that.
Tucker bomb. Yeah. Um, Tigers beat the Guardians 4-0. Framber Valdez shunned. Like to see that. Yankees beat the Marlins 8-2. Judge with a bomb. Padres lost to the Red Sox 5-2. Sonny Gray first win as a Red Sox. Wilson Contreras home run. Reds beat the Rangers 5-3. Good win for the Reds. Tyler Stevenson home run. Twins beat the Rays 10-4 in their home opener. The Phillies killed the Rockies 10-1. Aaron Nola got the win. Kyle Schwarber 460 home run. Pirates beat the Orioles 5-4. Good win in the debut for Connor Griffin, and then the Brewers Royals got postponed today, so we'll play a doubleheader tomorrow.
Hopefully the Royals can get a pair of W's there tomorrow.
I believe the doubleheader is confirmed for tomorrow.
All right, hop into Immaculate Grid first because I didn't get MLB Pickle pulled up yet, so we'll do Immaculate Grid first. But Royals Cubs first. Let's go. The man.
Terrence Score.
Oh my God, that's a pull. I was gonna go Zobrist, but Terrence Gore, what a pull.
Yeah.
Let's see what percent. We got 1%. Wow, okay. Cubs, Rangers, Cole Hamels.
Yeah, that'll do. Could also go Jake Marisnick, but
Could
I'm
go.
gonna go on mine.
That's a good one.
Or
Cubs,
yeah,
6-4. Um, I mean, Rizzo.
Rhino.
Oh, we'll go Rhino. Yeah.
San Fran, Kansas City. Ooh, kind of stuck here.
Yeah. I mean, they played in the World Series, but like, did anybody? Let's see, Giants, Rangers.
Did my thing cut out there?
No, you're good.
All right. Giants, Rangers. That's a tough one.
I mean, Giants 6-4 season. Buster Posey had to have.
Yeah.
Right, he did, and then.
Pitched 6-4 season. Nolan Ryan. Pitched Texas Rangers. Rolled Chapman.
Love that. All right, and then
Actually, the
Royals.
Giant Royals pitched. I'm gonna go Brady Singer.
I'll go Giordano Ventura. Rest in peace.
And then Giants and Royals. Ooh. And Rangers and Giants.
Um,
Kind of stuck. I'm gonna see who the most common answers are. It was Johnny Cueto for Royals in San Francisco and Will Clark for Texas and San Francisco. Tough ones.
yeah, that's a tough one. All right, should we finish it out here with MLB Pickle?
Yeah, why not?
All right, give
Who
me
do
a
you want
guess.
to start with?
I would start. You could
Um,
you could you could kick it off here.
let's go Aaron Judge. So throws right-handed in the NL.
All right,
Let's
I
go Ian
think
Happ. Let's go Ian Happ.
Ian Happ.
Switch hitter throws righty in the NL. All right.
In NL switch hitter. Uh,
NL West. I'm gonna go with.
Not in the U.S. I don't know if you.
I'm gonna go Soto just to see if we can get the team in the division.
Okay.
So not the East. So from the Dominican Republic in the NL West, switch hitting.
So switch hitting.
I'm gonna go Ezekiel Tovar, see if we can get the team. Not Colorado, thankfully. Shortstop. So I'm gonna go with Adames to see if we can get the team. Not San Francisco. Miguel Rojas is the Dodgers shortstop. Not the Dodgers.
So who's left? We did the Giants. We did the Dodgers. We did the Rockies.
Padres.
Probably Cattell.
Uh, Vital Marte. I believe he's second baseman, though. Oh,
No.
Perdomo.
I'm just trying to get team.
Perdomo. I think it's Perdomo. Yep,
Oh, it
Geraldo
is Perdomo.
Perdomo
Yeah.
is your MLB Pickle Player of the Day.
All right, there you
Thank you
have
guys for
it.
tuning in to. Thank you guys for tuning in to today's episode. Hoping for a show tomorrow. Hoping for some better results as well. Signing off, Ryan Dunleavy.
Brian Zielinski.
See you guys next episode.